Iron pile or KY.
Yeah, and probably in this class.
Alright, so we are still finding area today.
Yeah, I got connected.
Today's going to be easier than yesterday for the most part. Tomorrow
Better be.
is not. Well, I'm telling you right now. Tomorrow's going to be rough.
I wonder who's connected.
Okay, last night was I know.
We'll get through this in all time. Finish off homework. Relax. Okay, what we're going to be doing today and tomorrow is we're going to find the area of regular polygons.
Sneak that in.
No, be prepared. So we're going to find the area of a regular polygon. Anybody know what a regular polygon means?
Four sides. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like this side
closed
matches the
shape.
other points. I don't know.
Alright, regular means every side is equal.
Oh,
So a regular polygon means every side is the same length.
Oh.
So like if this one was 2, so is this one,
Everything
so
else
is this
is
one,
2.
so is this one, so is this one. That's what regular is. Okay. So if we're going to look at regular polygons and we're going to find the areas, we need 3 things. The first thing we need is we need to make sure we have a center in here. Because from that center, we're going to use a couple things.
A radius.
We are going to use a radius a little bit.
Oh, radius.
Yeah. And this last one, I kind of have a hard time saying, so don't get it. Okay, so the radius, you guys know, the radius is going to be from the center to a corner. Think of it like if you put a circle around this, the radius is from the middle, it's like halfway across the circle, right? It's kind of the same idea. It's from the center to a corner. This line down here, though, this red one, is from the center, and it goes to the middle of a side. That is the shortest distance from the center to a side, right here. And that is called the apothum.
Oh.
I don't know, actually. I've only ever read it. I've never heard anybody say it.
Apothum.
So I'm going to go apothum.
Let's look it up on the
I don't know.
internet.
Possum.
Go Google Translate.
Anyway, it's that weird, it sounds like possum to me.
Possum.
That's a possum.
Possum. Like somebody on
Possum.
West.
Yeah.
Pot. Wait.
Apothum.
How do you spell
A pot hem.
A pot hem?
A pot hem.
I don't know why.
Speak to me. I did turn it up. It's not working.
Oh, well, it's fine.
No, your other.
I'm gonna forget it anyway, even if you guys look it up for me.
No, the other
because I'm gonna forget it. So, the most important one for right now is the apothum. I don't know. I'm gonna say it like 4 different ways. I'm never gonna remember which one I tried to do.
What's the other 2 ways you said it?
Like opossum, apothum, apothum. All right. So before we even go through and start finding area on these, hey, Tiana, just your crusty shoe.
This thing isn't working. It never does. I'm paying attention to you.
Here, come away. You're not really paying attention.
Yeah, I am. You're just trying to figure out how to say whatever that is. A possum, gossip. I don't freaking know.
Okay, so before we are gonna start finding area, though, we need to be able to find some angles in here. We're not going to do a lot with these right now, but we are going to do more with these.
It's what? In Hindi. That's what it says on here. Mine says German. It says
Right.
Hindi detected.
Just don't worry about it. Okay, to start with, we're going to find some angles inside here. So, angle 1 is made up of when I have 2 radii. Angle 1 is in between them. And to find that, we take 360 and we divide it by the number of sides. So for angle 1, since I got 5 sides, right? I'm going to go 360 divided by 5. Tiana, we have YouTube. You can look it up later. We're going to go 360 divided by 5, and I think that is 75? No, you got decimals right there.
I don't know. What is it? 360?
Yeah, divided by 5. I think it's 75.
Divided by 5. 72.
72. That's one off. Alright, angle 1 is 72 degrees. Okay?
Don't forget the D's.
Alright, angle 2 in here is between an apothum and a radius.
So it's half.
And that is going to be half of angle 1. So if angle 1 is 72, angle 2 is going to be 72 divided by 2, which is 36. And I should probably put degrees on here because it's a little bit.
Yeah, go Peter.
And so, the apothum will make a 90-degree angle right here. So I can find angle, we're not going to work with that. Angle 3 doesn't matter. The book likes it, but, okay, just real quick, if you were to find angle 3, There's 180 degrees in a triangle, right? And I got a triangle right here. Angle 2 is 36. 180 minus 36 minus 90 equals angle 3. That's not really as important. It's mostly just important to find 1 and 2.
Okay.
We're not going to do a whole lot with these today, but tomorrow we will. Okay? So, in this shape, in this triangle right here, if I'm going to find angle 1, I'm going to take 360 divided by 3. And angle 1 is going to be 120 degrees.
Why 3? Oh wait,
Because there's
never
three
mind. Yeah,
sides.
I was going to say never mind.
Angle 2 is half of that, so 120 divided by 2. Angle 2 is going to be 60.
60 degrees.
Yep, 60 degrees. Alright,
Not just 60.
I want you to find angle 1 and 2 in this pentagon right there. Tiana, take your Chromebook.
You're dead. You are gone.
Okay, I want you to find angle 1 and angle 2.
Dead.
What?
She's dead.
You know, if you wouldn't have been playing games.
Yes, this is a 3-year thing.
I didn't get it yet. I just wrote it down. I'm trying to think like, is it going by sides when it mean angle 1 is going by sides?
Yeah.
Okay.
Angle 2 is going by sides. 1 and 2 are backwards from the last one. Careful.
How do you do this, Mr. Gulps?
What we just do.
Wait, am I
Just
just
do
do
that.
that?
360 divided by
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
divided by 5?
Yep.
And then 75 divided by 3.
75.
72. 72, I mean.
So just exactly
We
like
actually already did this one. I should probably change this one. Oh well. Alright, let's go with Tyler. Start us off. How do we find this? Angle 2. Let's start with angle 2.
Angle 2. Oh, so you divide 144 by 2.
No.
Just straight up.
Be careful. Angle 2 is the big one, right? That's between 2 radius. So angle 2 is actually your first one. So how do you find angle 2?
Just like
You look at
You need to actually find angle 2 first.
the last.
Because angle 2 is between the 2 radius. So last time it was angle 1 that we found it. But this time it's angle 2. How about Chloe? Chloe, I'm out.
So because the 5 side.
What?
360 divided by 5. Oh wait, yeah, I do.
Yeah. 360 divided by 5. And we get 72. I think this is the same as the last one.
It is.
It is.
Lame, I better change this. Alright. And then angle 1 is this little angle between your apothem and your radius. And that is going to be half of that. And angle 1 is going to be, oh, I should put degrees.
That's a funny
36.
word.
Yes, I know. Apothem.
Alright, I'm out of here.
Alright, so we're going to get into actually finding some area now. You want Tyler?
I'm out.
Okay.
Okay. Wait.
Probably something about that before class, because actually just didn't.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I got mine, I'm done.
I'm out of here.
It's not worth it.
Howdy.
I got my piece of paper. I'm out of here.
Make sure you sign out.
Mhm.
Alright, so we're going to find some actual areas now. Joseph.
I don't think so.
Okay,
You said something like that haunts me in my neighbors.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
alright. Hey, turn off your games and stuff. We're just going to get rid of Chromebooks. We want to listen to music and everything.
Forever.
Yeah, music is a favorite. Come on.
Okay.
That's okay.
Why am I
So,
taking
find the area of a regular polygon. So, every regular polygon, it doesn't matter how many sides it has the same formula. The area is going to be 1/2 times apothem times perimeter.
Times Gotham, got it.
So, same area, no matter how many sides it has, as long as it's a regular polygon. 1/2 times apothem times perimeter. Or if you're going to plug it into the Desmos, it'd be 0.5. So, remember, perimeter is going to be, to find perimeter, it's going to be the length of one side times the number of sides.
Seems like they would kind of.
Or perimeter is the distance around. But since they're all the same size, right? Just take 1 multiplied by the number of sides. That gives you. And your apothegm I already had on there. I'm not sure why I covered that. I guess you can write it again. And your apothegm is the shortest distance from the center to a side. And on a lot of mine, I forgot to put a little dot for the center. So you can put a little dot there if you want. So, we just need to fill in our formula, kind of like we've done before. So if I'm going to find the area of this hexagon right here, it is going to be, and I'm going to do my decimal instead of fraction, 0.5 times my apothegm, which is 3, times my, oh, I should probably find the perimeter first before I go through and find my area here. So on every time you find the area of a regular polygon, you also have to find the perimeter. Okay. Alright, so I guess I should find perimeter. So if one side is 4, and there are 6 sides, my perimeter is 24. Alright, so I kind of got ahead of myself in that. So 0.5 times apothegm is 3, times perimeter is 24. And you can plug that straight to Desmos if you want. That's going to be 36. And because I didn't put any units on here, we'll go units. I think I put them on for some, but
Not all. We got all.
yeah. I did a really bad job when I first started making these lessons, like a couple years ago, and I'm slowly catching the ones I've missed. This is one.
This one you didn't.
Alright, well, let's keep going.
Could you imagine being in a NASCAR crash?
So we're going to find the area, well, we're going to find the area of this shape, and we're going to find the perimeter because we need it for the area. So this is a, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A decagon, I believe. Probably, I don't think too.
Well, they're going so fast.
No, wait.
Well,
Okay, so this has 10 sides, which I believe makes it a decagon. So, to find the perimeter, we're going to take one side, and which is 8, multiplied by 10, which means my perimeter is 80. To find my
I thought you just said
area,
it had 10 sides.
Yeah, 8 times
I
10.
stay off YouTube, but
8 times 10.
8 inches times 10 equals 80.
So aggressive.
it's so mad. Too much
The,
salt.
the area is 122
Alright.
inches square.
So, we got to find the area next, and that is going to be 0.5
Times 12.
times
0.3.
our apothegm, which is 12.3,
Radius.
times our
80.
perimeter, which is 80.
Oh, I did.
And we're going to plug it straight into Desmos,
492
which,
inch
what'd you
square.
get?
492 inch square.
Exactly.
I better check
Exactly.
You better.
Check it.
I don't know.
Check it.
It's probably trying to trick me.
Do it.
Alright, I'll believe you.
You do it.
492
$1.
inches squared. You can plug it straight to Desmos, so I just forgot to grab Desmos, so
that. Alright,
Make you
you're
guys do
right.
it.
You owe me $1.
What's that
I
smiley
never
face?
said I. Okay.
Okay.
Down there, you see that smiley
I
face?
was just joking.
Nice.
By the
There.
chrome.
Yeah, there is a smiling face.
yeah, that's how I know it's me. It's my little user account.
What?
I can see
You
the
could use-
vaccine.
You didn't
Here's
use
the
that.
thing. Just
It's recording the new server.
Alright, we're going to find the area and perimeter of this shape. So, on this one, I need to find my perimeter first. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides.
I get it.
And
now.
one side is 12. 12 times 6,
72.
which is 52. Okay. And to find my area, I'm going to fill in my formula. I'm going to go 0.5. But I need to look on here. My apothegm, I got to be careful. This one going up and down
It would
is
be
not
5. Wouldn't it be 5?
right on my stuff.
Wouldn't it be 5, Gopi?
no.
Because
Look at
this is
my
going
hair.
from the center to a corner.
Something like
This is a radius.
Yeah.
True. True.
We want the
A
apothegm.
puffum.
That one's a radius.
And you just
So the
don't
5
need
is
them on the
there
wall.
just to confuse you. So we don't need this. We need our 6 centimeters here, which is our apothegm.
Stupid.
Because it goes from the center
Yeah.
to the middle of the side. And usually there will be like a little 90-degree thing right there to show it makes a 90-degree angle. So I don't have them in here, but usually they will.
Oh, it's times 12, right?
So we're going to 0.5 times our apothem is 6 times our area is 72, and we can plug that straight into decimals. What do you get, Lark? What's your calculator?
432.
What?
Did you remember the 0.5 you brought?
Yeah, 0.5 times 12 times 72.
I can't
Times
trust you
12?
guys.
Times 6.
72.
Right?
Times
times
6.
times
That's
six.
our Pokemon.
I thought you had to double that.
216.
216.
216.
You don't have to double it?
No.
That's what I just asked and you said yes.
Oh, or I ignored you. I forget.
You said yes.
Sometimes I just say that so people stop talking.
Oh,
216.
like you.
So
Yeah.
remember, it's 0.5 times your apothem times your perimeter. Oh, I thought you were talking
What?
about.
For the exit ticket? You already did
Perimeter
it.
or something.
Is that Firefox?
Yes.
I haven't used it in a while. You use Firefox?
I have to for a website because it doesn't work in phone.
What
150, right? You got 150.
Don't worry about it.
Joseph, you got
Don't
150, right?
No, seriously, I'll
Turn it
show you
around.
afterwards. Unless you just read it.
Yeah, I got it.
Alright.
You just got it.
My mom
Let's
would approve.
see. Alright, your guys' turn. I want you to find the area and
homework?
perimeter of
We're
the pentagon.
What's the homework?
Find the area and
What's the
perimeter.
homework?
So, in-class problem.
Do you have
You mean that's the exit ticket?
There's a calculator right here.
But I have my.
What do you mean the class
You haven't?
exit
What?
ticket?
It's not on the paper. You'll have to do it. It'll be on the board, so you just have to find some empty space.
Oh, so you're saying you got exit tickets on the board? No.
Yeah, because I didn't have enough space to fit it
This
in.
should have been the exit ticket then.
No, man, it's in class.
Wait, if it goes to
How's
the
it
corner,
in
that means it's a radius, right?
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Making sure, Bulky.
Wait, so this isn't the exit ticket?
No, it's just an in-class.
Why?
You'll have one. Your next one is the exit ticket. Chillax.
I don't like it when it's not on the paper because it hurts my eyes when the board
Yeah, I have all the time.
Alright,
I
I have to look at the
look at
homework forever.
anything.
Chillax. I'm like, no.
You always say
And then she gets pissed because I say no.
Candy paint.
I'm not talking back to my elder. I'm just giving her like an answer she did not want.
Is it on Soprano?
Alright, looking pretty good. I'll give you one more minute, then you guys are helping me out.
No, just put the exit ticket over there.
No. Call me.
Mark.
You mean poop, not pee?
What are you doing?
I thought you said pee. You said pee.
Taking my headphones.
Before anyone else does. Maybe I took my headphones.
Why don't you just ask me to use them after the lesson? I'll be like, sure. Instead of coming up here trying to sneak them.
Oh yeah, change to the exit ticket.
Oh yeah, we gotta go over it. Alright, Kwana, start us off. How do I find perimeter?
God,
30.
Oh wait,
What was that,
I
Kwana?
did it. Sorry, I did it wrong.
God is
For the perimeter?
Yeah,
it's not 6.
How do you find it?
1, 2,
that's what I thought it was.
Bro, there's a 6 right there. Did you find
6
it?
times 5.
Yep.
Yeah,
For our perimeter, one side is 6. There are 5 sides. We're gonna go 6 times 5 is 30.
Yeah, I did it
Oh, I
wrong.
put
I'm gonna
35.
restart, Golgi.
I got it now, don't worry.
Alright, Ryan, what's the formula for the
0.5
area?
times 10 times 30 equals. I'm gonna say it. Can I say it?
Hang on, I'm not there
Say
yet.
it,
What did you get?
Ryan.
Say it.
150 inch squared.
Right there.
150 inches squared. Yep,
One
that's
Oh,
it.
what?
one wrong.
Mhm. So, the 7 is a radius, and it is there just to confuse you. We'll actually, tomorrow we'll need it, but not today.
No.
Yay!
That's one we
Alright, that's it. Your exit ticket
Alright.
is on the board. So someplace you got empty space, answer this problem, and I will turn on Socrative. Don't forget, up here in your directions, all distances are in millimeters, not units.
Millimeters.
MM.
Yep. And I will put your homework on Google Classroom in just a second.